Okay, this is functions rule. We're going to start this video. I'm here this morning. Beautiful sunrise this morning if you saw it. Nice, but a little red, so who knows what we're going to find this afternoon. You know the saying, red at night, sailor's delight, red in the morning, sailor's warning. Something could be coming. All right, we're going to talk about functions ruling. In other words, when we are given a table, can we come up with a function? I'm going to do a quick mini lesson. We didn't get to do this in class due to snow days. It's dealing with rate, and it'll help us when we talk about functions rules. It says when determining the rule for an input-output table, look for a common difference when x increases by 1. In other words, we're looking for the rate of change in y over x. Okay? So, or f of x over x, or the range over the domain. So what do I mean? Okay, well let's look at f of x. Look at the change that's happening from 1 to 3. That's an increase of 2. How about 3 to 5? That's another increase of 2. So the change in y, f of x, or the range, is 2. Okay? What's the change in the x? The change in the x is 1. This change in the x is 1. So the rate of change in x is 1. Therefore, the rate of change total, if I simplify that, is 2. So if we look at what it says, f of x is increasing by 2 each time. 2 will become my coefficient for x. In other words, when I get ready to write a common difference, I know that I have to multiply this by 2 times x. Okay? Now, if we don't have a common difference, or the common, I should say if we don't have a common difference, or the common difference is 1 for everything, then we won't have a coefficient. Well, then we need to ask ourselves, so if I take this times 2, okay? So 1 times 2 is not 2. There's a problem. Do I need to add or subtract something else? Well, let's see. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 2, 6. But each of these is just 1 away. So when I multiply it by 2, I'm also going to need to subtract 1, because 2 minus 1 gives me 1. 4 minus 1 does give me 3. And 6 minus 1 does give me 5. Okay? So the function rule for this table would be then f of x equals 2x minus 1. Let's look at this one. This one kind of got a little goofed up here. This should be f of x. This is 3, 6, 9. Okay? Once again, we're looking for rates of change. So the change in my f of x, 3 to 6, it's not 6, silliness, is 3. 6 to 9 is 3. So my rate of change in y is a constant of 3. My rate of change in x, 0 to 1, 1. 1 to 2, 1. So that rate of change is 1. Therefore, my rate of change is 3. So 3 becomes my coefficient. Okay? So f of x is going to equal 3 times x. So let's see. What's 0 times 3? 0. What's 1 times 3? 3. What's 2 times 3? 6. So I need to do something else. What can I do to 0 to get 3? Well, I can add 3. If I add 3 to 3, do I get 6? Yes. If I add 3 to 6, do I get 9? Yes. So here is my function rule for this table. Let's look at, what do you think happens when we don't increase by 1 in the x value? Well, let's see. This is a 3, this is a 5, this is a 7. All right. Increases here, 3 to 5 is 2. Increases here, 5 to 7 is 2. So my rate of change is 2 for the y. My rate of change 0 to 2 is 2. 2 to 4 is 2. My rate of change in x is 2. So therefore, my rate of change is 1. Remember I said if it's 1, then we don't have a coefficient. So my rule is going to be f of x equals x. What do I do to x every time to get that next number? What could I do? Did I hear somebody say add 3? Is 0 plus 3, 3? Is 2 plus 3, 5? Is 4 plus 3, 7? Yes, then that is my rule. Moving on quickly to our next page, I want you to look at some key terms to watch for when you're writing functions, okay, if you get a real-world problem. If you're writing, see something like $12 per hour, you would write it as $12 per means times. So $12 times every hour, or 12h. 6 times the normal size. 6 times the normal size, or 6s. 59 cents a piece. That means every piece of gum I buy is 59 cents. So if I buy 10, it'd be 59 cents times 10. So 0.59 G, or times the gum. These terms are going to vary, therefore the number becomes the coefficient. Look for any constants or one-time fees. So if I said I was going to join a gym that has an initiation fee of $125, and then I have to pay $15 every month. Well, I have to pay $125, right? Plus, I have to pay $15 a month. Doesn't that look like something here? So that's 15M. You have 2 additional practice ones to try with the Carpenter and the word processing software. Try those, show me, and then you may move on. Hope you have a wonderful day.